It's been the home of the Chiefs since 1972. GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. That's Harrison Butker. Set to get things started. Off we go on a rainy one at Arrowhead. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Stephanie! 19 Tiger! 19 Tiger!
From the shotgun. They'll throw to get this one started. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Back in the day, Mike, you know how they decided who played offense and who played defense? The guys who caught the ball better played offense, and the guys who couldn't play defense. And now, that's obviously not the case anymore. But this is one of those that still gives defensive players a bad rap.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. He'll drop to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. Give him 14 on that one. Good for a Dolphins first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. They'll look to throw. And is caught left side by Waddle. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. Good work after the catch. They get 16 and a first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
There we go, set. 18, Pioneer.
He'll look to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target. And it's going to bring up a third down. Now they'll set up to throw. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbound.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
19 Lions.
Back to throw. That's taken in. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
Well, Mike, it's pretty clear early in this game the message they want to send is we are going to be aggressive on offense. And that's exactly what they did there, going for it on 4th down early. But it's the defense that comes through and forces the turnover on downs.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 28-yard line.
Second and 11. Mahomes back. Headed left. Buying time. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. To throw is Mahomes. That's complete to the rookie. 1st-round pick. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage. Mike, I think the way we've seen the NFL going these past couple years is I think all these quarterbacks, they love when the call comes in for the sideline for quarterback sneak. Hey, coach, put the game on my shoulders. With this offensive line, I'm going to pick up this 1st down, and that's exactly what they did.
Yellow.
Off the play fake. Mahomes moving outside. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Andrew McCoupa.
Ready? Let's go now.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's caught left side by Ryman. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
14 yards.
14 on the pickup. 1st down, Miami.
A gain of 14.
Here we go.
A run out of the gun with A-Check. And he'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 8.
Ready?
They motion the slot man left.
Ready?
Flush to his right. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. It's the former Cal Bear, Noel Williams.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but The rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping him.
Here's a first carry for their running back. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 16.
Each quarterback picked off in that turnover-filled first quarter. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. Here's a 2nd and 9. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. This is intercepted. And the defense comes up with the first points of this one. It is a pick 6 to make it a 6-0 lead.
And, Mike, we talked all week which offense was going to be able to strike first and play with the lead. Well, the defense, they had other plans. They were able to put the first points on the board by capitalizing with that pick 6.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here comes a return from the end zone. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. His drive will start on the ground. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
25-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 9. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
On the tackle. A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
Third, they need 8. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
And after that last incompletion, it's really the story of the game. This offense has had a really hard time sustaining drives that can lead to points. You can sense the frustration, not only on the sideline, but really in the entire stadium. They've got to get something going, especially early in these drives, so they can find themselves in scoring position and come away with some points.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
That one out wide to Achane. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. That's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Cougar 19, Buffalo 18. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Go.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. That's taken in by Achane. And he puts his head down and he picks up the first down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun. And he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Come on, come on.
Here's a give to Achane. Has some room inside the 30. And he'll take this one in. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Miami. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. Now it's York for the PAT. No problem with the footing. The kick is good. And the Dolphins move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He's going to let that to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Yellow, yellow. 180.
Wow, indecision right away. Delay of game to start this drive.
Yellow. Let's go 180.
First down throw, Mahomes. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Mahomes now on 2nd down. On the run to the right. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Yellow. Let's go 180. Hey, 43, 43, 15.
3rd and long for Mahomes. He'll throw it left and has his running back. A tick under 2 minutes until halftime. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Yellow. 180.
They'll turn and hand this one off. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down.
At the 44-yard line. A gain of a yard on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
Yellow. Argo on, 80. 50, yellow, 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 yellow. Yellow. Attack, attack. Right side.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's out of bounds with the first down, but looks like this one might be coming back. So, after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. It is 3rd and long.
Yep, you're a 15. Argo blue 80. Right side.
Throwing now, Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. Here's Matt Ariza now. He's on for the second time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. Returnable from the 17.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Cut in, 18, Rattler, 18, Cowboy 80.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw, and fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Tag. 60.
He'll drop to throw. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And he is going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Hey, Ripley! Yellow! Argo on, 80!
On first down, it's Mahomes. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. And he will get into the end zone. Devontae Smith, touchdown, Kansas City. That his second TD catch of the season. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Here comes a return from the goal line. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
At their own 20-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Moving to his right. And right side, that's Ryman. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called.
Okay, break.
Second down, they need 7.
Here we go, stack. Panther 11, Panther 11. Let's go.
He'll look to throw. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And no return here. This is a touchback. They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
They gave him the impossible task of being so far behind the sticks and saying, hey, go salvage this series. And he almost pulled it off. What a great run. And in most instances, it would be rewarded with the first down.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 5. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Yellow. Go on, Eddie.
They'll stick with him again. Good running there. Getting close to midfield. Let's mark him there. And a first down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
Yellow.
Right back to him on first down. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that one. First down, KC.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
They'll come up here, first and 10. They'll stay on the ground. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Now after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside.
Yellow, yellow. Right side.
A handoff as they try to run it here. Good blocking to the 15. And he's in. Touchdown, Chiefs. It's his third touchdown on the year.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
That ties the game at 14. Harrison Butker in a kickoff for Kansas City.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This taken in at the goal line. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. On the move left. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
60 Maverick! 60 Maverick! Ready?
Back to the air again on second and 10. Now he'll air one out. That is brought in. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. A big-time play for the Dolphins. It covers 51 yards.
First down.
Ready? Bronco 8, 19 Lions. Street. Rig! Cup 19! Cup 19!
Back to throw. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
Now it's 2nd and 1.
2! 18! 19! Charger! 19! Charger!
Back to the air one more time. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Dolphins. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Greg, they have such a knack. It's like they're on the same page. The quarterback almost feels like, well, when you were playing, you know where that guy's going to be in the end zone.
Yeah, we used to have a saying, like we say, we don't run routes like they're lines on a piece of paper, and especially against zone coverage. Down here in the red zone, the rule is if you're open, stay open. Don't run past an open zone to get covered. That's exactly what this tight end does here. Friendly target, ball on time, touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Going back in the backfield. We'll get the carry here. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain there of 11. Good for a Chiefs first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense. He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Yellow.
We'll try the right side this time, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
Third and 10.
Yellow. Hey, 57 colors. Hey, rim win.
Now, Mahomes. set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. On the RPO, it's a throw, and it's Higgins. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Sure, they're thinking about the decision after the touchdown since they're down 7. But first, they've got to get the TD. It is 1st down and goal. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, KC. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter. And now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? You're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? This is taken in at the goal line. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
Press all 80. 1918. Go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Forced to his right, taking off.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. But sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Get it.
In motion, it's Waddle. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
18 Rattler. Ready.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. Oh, they try to go down the field with it, but it winds up incomplete. He's looking for Devon Achek coming out of the backfield. And that'll set up 4th down. Looking up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for and taken successfully.
At their own 34-yard line.
They'll give on the ground. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
15.
Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
A massive play here. Late tie game, 3rd down. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll talk things over before 3rd down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. Out of bounds, a couple of yards short. It is 4th down. And the Chiefs will punt the ball away. Important punt here in this tie game late. Tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Flush to his left. He'll go left side here and complete this one. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
There's a lot of quarterbacks around the league that really struggle with this, Mike, but not this guy. A righty quarterback moving to his left. Your mechanics, your footwork, and your arm talent all have to align, and tell you what, he does it about as well as anybody around the league.
Ready, set. It is 2nd and a yard.
Check. Track 60. 60 average. 60 average. 40, 70.
They'll drop to throw. Out to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
I hope we all appreciate just how difficult it is to throw the ball that well while on the run. And the way they teach it, Mike, is kind of cool. They actually teach the quarterback to disconnect your upper body from your lower body. Just keep your feet moving, and however your arm times up, just let it rip. And he does it about as well as you can ask.
And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard. Here comes 2nd down.
Cup 19. Mustang 19. Ready.
And he's not going to be able to get away. Good Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. The crowd cranking it up another notch before third and long.
Coogan, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 18, Pioneer.
In motion, it's Waddle.
19, Light. Check, Riggs, Riggs. Rig alert, Rig alert. Check out.
Throwing now on third and long. That's taken in by Achek. He needed 13, and that's exactly what he got. By the nose of the football, it's a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts. Clock stops with 33 seconds remaining.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And did the Chiefs get it? They did.
Just a critical error here, Mike, at this stage in the game. You understand this defense, they are desperate for a stop. They've got to get you off the field, and one of the easiest ways to do it, create a takeaway. You have to secure the ball. Of course, points are great, but none of it matters if you turn the ball over, and these are the kind of mistakes that decide ball games late.
Here's first and 10.
Yellow.
That's quickly out to Smith. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Ideal circumstance there. They get the first down and preserve that final timeout. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down. This offense still has the one timeout to use. First and 10 coming up now. He'll get this out to the left flat. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
Brings up second and 5 at the 36-yard line.
Now, timeout called. Let's see, you're looking at a long field goal try from here, where this might be one final heave to the end zone. Big moment for a guy who's made some big kicks in his career, Harrison Butker. This to win the game. The Dolphins going to use their final timeout here, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Big moment for a guy who's made some big kicks in his career, Harrison Butker. This one he's got to have. And this one is going to run out of steam. This is short. It's no good. And now the momentum swings to the other sideline here in overtime. So, overtime coming up. Quick reminder of the rules. Each team guaranteed one possession. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts. All the replays come from upstairs. If this first OT ends in a tie, so does the game.
Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
Panther 11, Cowboy 80, 90 Lion, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, Dragon 60, Warrior 70, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And that one incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
Panther 60, Panther, here we go. Panther 80, 19 Lion. Go street. Check smash. Rig alert.
Back to the air once more on second down. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
That's good for a Dolphins.
Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Dolphins first down.
And the Dolphins first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch, and
on play action, he'll set up to throw. Moving left. Looking back to the middle of the field. It is caught. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A gain of 21 on that pass play. First down, Miami.
every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
Come on. 19 tight. 19 tight. Trap 60. Trap 60. 18. Pioneer. Go.
They'll look to throw again. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll look to throw yet again. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard that sets up third down.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Slot man in motion left. On third down, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw taken in. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Dolphins first down. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
is H.A. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
Williams on the stop. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
At the 15.
Mustang 19. Ready? Cowboy 80.
He'll drop to throw. Throwing over the middle. This one is complete. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
Here we go. Check. Panther 11. 70 Timberwolves.
Here's H.A. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop it for no gain at the 4. Now Miami going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
4-yard line.
Go. 70 Ranger. 19 Charger. 19 Charger. 79 Broncos. Dragon 60.
They'll look to throw. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player. And when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make.
Third and goal.
60 Vikings. 6. Let's go.
In motion, it's Waddle. Throwing here on 3rd and goal. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout here as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. So, a pressure kick here for Cade York. This to get a leg up in the OT. Oh, no, he missed it. Not more than a chip shot, but it's no good. And we will keep going here in overtime.
Oh, Mike, that is a huge miss there in a critical spot. Now, you give the other team a chance to go down there and win it with a field goal of their own.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Now a first throw here in overtime. Left side is made by Higgins. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
First down throw, Mahomes. That's taken in left side by Smith. And he is out of bounds at the 45. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
Mahomes on first down. A throw on the move is caught. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Brings up 2nd and
Mahomes now to throw again. This one downfield, taken in by Higgins. So that's going to be it. It was a game that did not lack for highlights. In the end, 4 quarters and an overtime session couldn't break the deadlock. This game ends in a tie. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more